but we're going with it. So I'm really fired up because a friend of mine, someone I really care about, wrote to me and told me that she got hey Jenna. So a friend of mine wrote to me and she was like, Molly, I'm so sad. So this girl is, hey Beth, hey Anna. So a friend of mine is starting her own business, doing her thing. And she's like, Molly, what the heck is going on? Like one of my close friends unfollowed me and that hurts my feelings. And I was like, what? You know, that I was like, okay, girl, I know that that's normal. Has that happened to anybody? When you go out of your comfort zone to do something, and you have people that don't get it, raise your hand, right? Or you're doing something super cool. You're going after a dream. Hey, Roberta, you're going after a goal, right? But hey, Angie, you get people who are like, I don't get it. What are you doing? Wait, what do you think? You know, oh, thanks. I did just get my hair done. It's dark. What do you guys think? I don't know. I'm a little nervous. I'm usually a glowing blonde. Thanks for noticing. You're so sweet. My hair girl was like, we need to make a change. We need to make a change. So we made a change. Okay. So we're sitting here like you're am I in my family room right now? Yes, my family room. Thanks, Angie. My son just told me. So I asked my son, I said, Logan, what do you think of my hair? And he said, thanks. I went a little dark, Beth. I know. So weird. My son said, I love it, Mom. You look younger. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then he told me how I should change my eye makeup, which is hilarious. My 16-year-old told me what to do with my eye makeup. And he told me I look like a superhero. So I was like, yeah, thanks, Pam. I was like, a superhero? Oh my God. Like, I've always wanted to be a superhero. So that makes me happy. And my husband said it's edgy. I don't know about that, but we'll take it. So change is always a good thing. Thank you. Thank you, Pam. I agree. So guys, really, I need to just share some things with you. What's up, Marilyn? If anyone in your life has ever tried to poop on your fun party or tried to take you down when you're trying to do something freaking awesome and you're stoked about it, has this happened to you? Well, I wrote down, Beth, I have to get back to you, Beth. You asked me you texted me and I have to write back to you. So after this, I'm writing back to you, sister, okay? Love you. But guys, I wrote down some of my favorite. Look at 3 pages I wrote down. If you want to take notes, you better be, or even write this down because I honestly have a folder, don't laugh, a notebook that of quotes and things I've read and things people have said to me that help, you know, whether I'm at a conference or I'm listening to a podcast or I'm reading a book. And yeah, right? Kate knows what I'm talking about. And you're like, what do I do? Well, I'm going to be your friend and give you some tips that have gotten me through. And I've owned my own business or run my own business or been my own boss, whatever the heck you want to call it, for 8 years. And I'm telling you now, if you let people try to take you down, then you're not living your own life. You know what I mean? Monica, what's up, gorgeous? So here we go. These are tips and tricks and quotes and good stuff to help you live the life of your dreams. Why try to answer to anyone else? Do you know what I'm saying? So when my good friend told me this, and she sounded really bummed, she left me a voice memo. I don't know about you guys, but I'm all about voice memos, whether it's on my iPhone or on Facebook or Snapchat. We leave voice memos and stuff like that for friends. So I love hearing people's voices personally. But this girl who's usually up and chipper and happy and positive sounded like her spirits were crushed. And I was like, yo, listen, I've got some tips for you. So if I shared them with her, I want to share them with you, okay? So honestly, listen, guys. Listen, Linda. Sorry, I still say that. But the people that say you can't do it should not interrupt the people who are. Can I get an amen? Alexis, you know what I'm talking about, right, sister? When someone says like, what are you doing? You're like, watch me, right? So that's what this is all about. Like, so the people who say you can't do it should not interrupt the people who are. Can I have some hearts? Sorry, but I'm getting fired up already and I'm on tip number 1. Amen, right? I'm on tip number 1. Okay. And I love this. I think we heard this from Brian Underwood. I'm pretty sure. Or someone said this. Don't ever let anyone be an anchor to your energy. The frick men. I just created a new word. But don't let anyone ever be an anchor to your energy. Have you ever been in such a good mood and like I'll like go in Starbucks and I'm like, hey everybody, what's up? And someone's all, why are you so happy? I'm like, why are you so unhappy? Like, what? So whatever it is in your life, don't let anyone be an anchor to your energy. They're just doing that because they're feeling like poop and they want to drag you down. Do not let anyone drag you down. The frick man. New word of the day, Alexis. New word of the day. Oh my gosh. Let's put that in the Urban Dictionary. Can we please? Okay, and then here's another one. Write these down, y'all. I'm telling you, you're going to want to come back. You should have a notebook called My Kick-Ass Notebook. I'm telling you, the world can be a negative place, and they are just poopy heads. Exactly, Angie. Thank you for taking the words right out of my mouth. So don't let people's opinion of you stop you from going where you want to go. Don't let people's opinions of you stop you from going where you want to go. Because if they're going to have a negative opinion of you, what? That's just a reflection of how they're feeling about themselves. I'm so serious. Do you guys hear me? I'm serious. So don't let people's opinions of you stop you from going where you want to go, okay? I'm on a roll here, and I'm like, seriously, I can feel my heart going fast because I feel so passionate about this. And if I would have when I first started doing my thing years ago, even when I started becoming a fitness instructor 13 years ago, and I had people going, really? Are you sure you want to do that? I was like, yes. What if I let that stop me? I don't know where my life would be today. You know what I'm saying? And all of that is like a ripple effect of what happens later in your life. So, here's another one for you. Ready? Thanks, Geneva. Right? Amen, sister. Go after your goals and dreams always. Dive deep and let your certainty bleed through. Your certainty. You don't need to someone else to give you permission to do what you want to do. The only person who I ask permission to do things might be my husband, but it's not permission. It's more like, does that sound good, babe? I never say or I'll say you think that's a good idea, right, babe? Yeah, I'm gonna go for it, right? I'm never like, what do you think? Sometimes I do, but my husband always says, babe, I'll support you, whatever you want to do. I believe in you. So please have someone in your life that's going to be your cheerleader, who loves you no matter what, who's going to cheer you on, okay? And I really give my husband a lot of credit for where I am today, because he's always like, babe, go, just do it. What's up, gorgeous? What's up, Fiona? So I'm giving quotes, sister, because you know what I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying too, right? About all, when people are just trying to poop on your party. None of those, guys, none of those. So, so be that energy that you want in your life. Be that energy and just go. Don't look back. I want to tell you guys, don't look back. I'm preaching, sister. I am preaching today. I don't know what is wrong. I'm in the best mood. I don't know what's going on. I'm in an exceptionally good mood, which is really fun. I did work out. I had my ketones. I ate really well today. I had a bunch of cool conversations. I got my hair did. When you get your hair done, life is better. Amen? So, anyway, so be the energy that you want in the world. Be the person you want to hang out with in the world. Do you know what I mean? I want to hang out with cool people, positive people. And so I want to be that nice, positive person, because then it's contagious. Y'all know this one. If you're going to grow, you're going to have to get uncomfortable. Hey, Katie, what's up, girl? So if you're going to grow, you have to get uncomfortable. I'm telling you, I see people on here who are getting on here and they know what I'm talking about. Sometimes we have to make choices in life that might be this feels kind of scary. Guess what? That's good. Face that freaking fear and do it. Sorry, I'm all about the frickin' today, the F-bomb. Wait, I gotta tell you a little secret. My mom's not on here. I don't know if she's gonna get on here, but I have to tell you something funny real quick. A little story about my mom. Yesterday was her birthday. So my 4 sisters and I with my mom are in a group text. This is just a little side note, funny story, because you all know my mom. And we were all in there sending funny Bitmojis to my mom. My mom's 76 and her Bitmoji is to die for. Her Bitmoji, I'm like, Mom, you look so super young in this. I love it. And so all of my sisters and I, the 4 sisters and I have 4 brothers, but the 4 sisters and I are in this group text and we're all sending really funny Bitmojis to my mom. My mom's response was WTF. I die. Anyone else think that's hilarious? I'm sorry. But I was like, Mom, did you just write WTF? She did. Yeah, she looks so good. And she was like, WTF? I'm like, Mom, I'm dead. I love you so much. I already loved you. Now I love you more. And then she was like, wait, doesn't that mean why the face? And she was messy. She knows what that means. Yeah, Angie, yeah, you guys, I swear to God. And then yesterday, one more quick story about my mom. If you guys saw my Instagram or my Snapchat, so dude, I died. You have to hear this one too. I'm gonna go back to my quotes. Side story though, because that's how I roll. So I said to my mom, I'm making dinner for her and Steph, and I go, Mom, let's do a quick snap. Let's do a quick snap because I want people to know, like maybe give some tips on how you're so youthful and fun and all that stuff. And she goes, oh, okay, let me put on my lipstick. And I had this moment where I was like, is that why I love lipstick? Is that why I always put on lipstick before a picture? Do you guys do things that your mom does? Or if you, what? I was dying. And I was like, my daughter is going to crack up because I'm always like, wait, let me get my lipstick. Let me get my lip gloss. And she's like, Mom, seriously, you're so weird. And when I saw my mom do that last night, I was like, Mom, I'm dying. I love you. And then she went and she was like such a ham on the Snapchat. And then I had to tell her, like when she talked too long, I'm like, okay, so you stopped at this word. Okay, ready? You have to continue. And she followed the cues so well. So now I think she might get a Snapchat, y'all. Watch out. Watch out. My mom might get a snap and it will be funny. I guarantee you. So, okay, you guys ready for this? So, I want to encourage you. If I love your mom. People, see, I do too. Geneva, I do too. I have a lipstick right by my door. I have a mirror right by my front door. And there's another funny story at the end of this if you want to hear it about answering the front door while making chocolate chip cookies. I could share that at the end of this if you want to hear it. You're going to die, you guys. Okay, so random, I am a little bit crazy today. I'm just going to warn you. It's a great feeling though. I think it's almost summer and I'm just like, yeah, you know what I mean? So if you're trying to go do something in your life, right? And you're like super stoked and you have people who are just kind of confused. Like, what are you doing? Or I don't know about this. Or maybe they've known you for so long that like all of a sudden you're stepping away from the herd and they're like, wait, what are you doing? You're going to grow and you might kick ass and you might have success. Like what the hell, right? I mean, heck, sorry. I'm fired up, guys. Here's the thing. You must connect with people who are going somewhere as well. You have to connect with people who have goals. Like I see a bunch of you guys who are on here right now who I've met over the last couple of years and I love you so much. And you guys, I see the love. You guys encourage me to become more, to be more, to grow more, to give more. Like I see you, I recognize you, I love you, and we're on this together, but connect with people who are going somewhere too. I'm not saying avoid the people who are comfortable in staying. I'm just saying talk with those people, connect with them, especially on those days where you're trying to get knocked down by people. Reach out to them and say, hey, I'm having an ishy day. Ishy, like that. What's up? Like, what do you do in this situation? Or I just want to hear your voice. Or you want to hop on the phone real fast? Or listen to a podcast that's going to pump you up. I can give you a whole list. Or read a book that you just want some encouraging words, okay? I'm telling you, don't let people's negativity or maybe they don't have a vision for something. Don't let them dictate what's going to go happen in here or out in your life. I swear to you, okay? Please. This is huge. This is huge advice right here. Don't be scared to win. Don't be scared to win. I know that sounds weird, but I used to be like that. I used to be scared of success. Anyone else? Because I had doubt in myself because I was probably listening to the negative voices of other people. Yeah, people and their energy is so important. Amen. I used to think, oh my God, what if I succeed? Oh my God. Like I'm gonna have to, guess what? If you succeed, that's so freaking awesome. That means you're stepping into the next best version of you. Is it gonna get uncomfortable? Probably, but that's how we grow. Okay, sorry. These are like breakthrough moments. I hope for you they have been for me. So don't be scared to win. Don't fear success. And I forget the quote that Mel Robbins said, but she was basically like, don't let people like poop on your dreams, kind of. You know what I'm saying? People will want to poop on your dreams because they might not have the balls. Yes, I said balls. They might not have the balls to go and do something scary like you. I say balls all the time, in case you're wondering. But they might not have the balls to go do that brave thing. Okay, you guys? Balls. It's a great word, Alexis. I say balls a lot. Like I'll drop something or I'll trip and I'm like, balls. And I'm like, what? I'm sorry. I can't believe I'm saying that on a Facebook Live, but it's the truth, okay? And I'm all about honesty. But you guys have the courage. Thank you for loving the word. I think we should make it a thing. Have the courage to become more of who you are. You're already amazing, right? Y'all know you're amazing. Even if no one's told you lately, you got to believe it in here. Forget about other people. You are amazing, but you have to have the courage to become more of who you are. So my friend who's going through the people unfollowing her or whatever, I'm like, guess what? You got this. Like, be brave, be courageous. That's how you're going to succeed, okay? So I don't, this was in one of my notebooks. I don't know who said this to me, but I wrote it down and it's awesome. Master the art of being uncomfortable. That's how you'll grow. Oh, I think this was from our CEO. That's how you'll grow. That's how you'll have amazing breakthroughs, and that's how you'll step into more of your greatness. So master the art of being uncomfortable. And like we learned from Mel Robbins last week or the week before, I don't know, these weeks are going by so fast. If you're scared to do something, you just go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and do it. Do not let your brain and all your past thoughts and all your fears talk you out of going, okay? If you don't know what I'm talking about, buy the book, The 5-Second Rule, okay? Buy the book, The 5-Second Rule. It's amazing. Here's something really interesting. Guess who the differentiator is in your business, your community, and your life? Guess who it is? You. Yep, you're the differentiator. So that's pretty cool. Also, when you step out of your shell, growth happens. Are you guys willing to step out of your shell? And what I mean is, like, you sometimes have to do different things in order to grow. And I mean, right? And if we stay where we are, how boring is that? I'm sorry. I mean, I'm always trying to evolve and grow and become better. And I'm not saying better than anyone else. I'm saying better than Molly yesterday. I always say old Molly, but then I'm like, no, I'm actually older today, so I'm confused. I just say my past self. But guys, it's all about who you become in the process. Isn't that cool that we can keep continuing to evolve and become better? Like, what? I die. I love it so much. And then it's also about who we become in the process and how we give back to others. I'm all about giving back. I'm all about giving back. And whether that, it doesn't have to be money, it could be time, it could be a phone call, it could be a hug, it could be a text message, it could be sharing a podcast, it could be whatever it is that's helping me. I'm all about giving that back to others. But it's all, I do enjoy helping others live better lives too. So that's really fun. But it's about who we become in the process and how we give back to others. And also even just sharing tips like this, like that's a way that you guys can give back to others. If you've learned something in life or you have something to share with others, don't be shy, go share it. I'm serious. And Fiona, I mean, like, me too, girl, like you give me chills right now. That was such a magical experience, right? I love you. I can't wait to see you again soon. And here's one more thing I love, be willing to be nervous. This is, I think Mel Robbins said this to us last week. She said, be willing to be nervous. That's what it feels like to go after your dreams. So when you're about to do something, I don't know what it is, right, in your life, but you know it's going to propel you forward. And all of a sudden you get really nervous. We learned this last week, and that was such an aha moment for me. And I'm sure it was for you guys. I used to think like, oh, I'm nervous. Does that mean God's telling me like, stop? But I want to go, but I feel nervous. I'm excited, but I'm nervous, right? You got that little pit in your stomach right there. That actually is what it feels like to go after your dreams, guys. So get nervous. Get nervous with me. Gosh, I think that's just so cool. Okay, and the last, I think this is it. Did I go through all my notes? I did. Okay, the last bit is, who shared this with us? Jarek Robbins, I think, Tony Robbins' son, who was amazing, so funny. His energy was crazy awesome, but he referred to a Will Smith video, so of course I had to go look it up on YouTube, because the Fresh Prince, you know, he's given some good advice these days. He's back, he's on YouTube, but he said he had a video on there where he's just like in his car, right? Aw, you're so sweet. Geneva, Fiona, I love you guys. I see all of you guys. I really am so proud to be like friends with all you guys. But he said, Jarek said that Will Smith did this video, and Will says, fail quickly, fail often, and fail forward. You can Google it, YouTube video, Will Smith. It's like a 1-minute video from his car, but fail quickly. Just go and try. If you don't try, I tell my kids, they'll be like, Mom, what do you think should I do this? I have an almost 17-year-old and an almost 22-year-old. And they'll say, Mom, what do you think? And I'm like, go, do it, try, yes, go, sure, yeah, go. Are you gonna grow? Are you gonna go meet new people? Are you gonna learn a new skill? Does it feel weird? Are you kind of scared? Cool, go do it. I'm not like, that could be scary. Guess what we're gonna teach our kids if they wanna go do something that might lead them to the life of their dreams? If we tell them that could be scary, they're always gonna think that. They're always gonna be like, I'm scared. I don't wanna go do that. My mom taught me that could be scary to go do something that might make me go after like the life of my freaking dreams. Gosh, there I go again. I'm getting excited. But fail often. I tell my kids, go try it, go try it, go try it. So real quick, when my kids were little, God, they're so old now. Okay, sorry, it makes me sad. I'm not gonna get sad. But when your son tells you look like a superhero, Logan just told me that today. I was like, I love you. I think he wants a raise in his allowance. I'm just saying. But when my kids were younger, we encouraged them. I mean, thankfully we had the funds to go do this. Because I realized that like not everybody can do this, so I'm very thankful for this. But we had our kids, try everything. I mean, from water polo to baseball to football to volleyball to jujitsu to race car driving to ballet to acting to musical theater to art classes, language, like every single thing in the world my kids wanted to try. I drove them to those lessons. They took those classes, right? Because I'm like, you got to try it. And they'll be like, what if I'm not good? I'm like, well, you tried. And so I want to encourage parents, have your kids try lots of things. Right? I know that's crazy, right? Have your kids try lots of things because then they'll find their thing. And I mean, really, it's just funny to look back and see all the things like Logan has tried. And now his things are, he's really good at debate. Like he's in MUN. I don't know if you guys don't know what that is. He's a really good cross-country runner, and he plays the electric guitar, the acoustic, the ukulele, the mandolin, the keyboard. Like he does all that. Did I think that I would have like a rock star when he was little? No, I thought I'd have like a sporty kid, right? I thought he'd be a football player. Well, no, he didn't like that. I thought he'd be a baseball player. Didn't like that. You know what I mean? And I don't like running personally. I've run a couple half marathons just because I like the social part of it. I like to talk and run, and I think it's fun to go to the beer gardens afterwards and to train is fun. And I can't believe I just said that. That's funny. I didn't realize that, but hey, that's silly. But I wasn't a runner, so I was like, you want to run, Logan? And he loves cross-country running. Actually, he did a half marathon before I did at like 10 years old. So those are his things, but we let him sample a bunch. We let him fail quickly, fail often, and fail forward. We did. Because we were like, you have to try or you don't know. You don't know what you're good at unless you try. Same with my daughter. She did soccer, softball, volleyball, musical theater, acting, everything, you guys, okay? She did MUN as well and thrived at that as well as with Logan. But what my daughter found out in 8th grade, you guys, 8th grade or 7th grade, I think it was 7th or 8th grade, she decided to take up dance, even though she hadn't done it since she was little, okay? Loved it. Went to a performing arts school. Both my kids go to a performing arts school now. Danced with the company of Huntington Beach, like their dance company, danced with the company of her dance studio, and then went on to get a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Dance Performance. And she started in 8th grade. Like, that's really crazy, right? Did she fail quickly and a lot of other things? Probably. I would never tell her she failed. But you know, when you try, that's awesome. So try lots, maybe. Did she fail forward? Yes. You try it, you learn, you grow. So I tell this to you guys, fellow women who are on here, and maybe, yeah, your daughter is sitting there listening. That's awesome, Marilyn. Good mom. Whether it's anything, even as adults, starting your own business, trying a new skill, learning something new. I mean, maybe you want to learn the guitar. It doesn't matter how old you are. You got to try or you'll never know. And so, you know what I'm saying? So this all goes back to my sweet friend who's only 28 years old, who told me she had friends unfollow her because she was doing something different than them. And I just said, keep going. Fail quickly, fail often, fail forward. You do what makes you happy. Forget about other people because they just don't see it in themselves. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's a reflection back of what they're not willing to go try. So you go be that example. You know what I mean? You go be that example for your family. Maybe your family never said you could do something, or they didn't believe in you, or they've all done the same thing and you're stepping away from the herd. Go. Because could you imagine looking back 10, 20, 30 years from now and you're like, I really wish I would have done that. I really wish I would have tried. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh my gosh, that is awesome, Fiona. That's hilarious. But you know, regrets suck. And I just say try. You know what I'm saying? And if I would have let my first couple times doing anything, like even my first fitness class, I was so nervous, but I was so nervous my first turbo class. And that was like, I don't know, 15 years ago. no, 18 years ago, my first turbo class. I was so nervous I thought I was gonna throw up. And I thought nobody was gonna come to my class. Yeah, this is like total flashback. But it was the time of my life. That was the moment where like I had hair standing on the back of my neck stand up because I knew I was stepping into something that I loved. And so I was a fitness instructor for 13 years, went on to do my own businesses, thought I would fail, thought I would fail, thought I would fail. But here I am today, and I'm telling you, whatever you want to make in your life happen is possible. You gotta work, of course, okay? So if any kids are watching this, you have to put in the work. My daughter put in the work with dance. My son puts in the work every day for guitar and MUN and all that. I do too, Kevin does too. I'm sure you guys all too, but it's worth it. It's so worth it. But don't let the haters talk you out of your dreams. That's just, maybe they just don't have someone believing in them. So instead, encourage them. How about that? Instead of let them bug you, go back, ask about them, love on them. Maybe they're just missing some love in their lives. I'm not sure. So anyway, my husband's on here. Hi, babe. So all of you guys who are watching this live or the recording, the playback, whatever it's called, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. I hope you like these lives. I would actually love if you guys had any ideas or anything that you want me to share on lives, like your thoughts are important to me and your questions are super important to me. I'm always happy to share anything with you. I'm pretty much an open book. So thank you so much. I'm gonna go make dinner now, Kate. Kevin's on here. Honey, I'm gonna go make dinner. Okay, bye you guys, have a good night.